everyone. Welcome to the KRAFT HEINZ Test Kitchens in Glenview, Illinois. My name is Sarah Young and I'm a member of the culinary team here. At KRAFT HEINZ, we are consumer obsessed, and our goal is to address pain points and bring relevant, delicious food solutions to millions. We pride ourselves on being the connection to food and cooking in the real world. And we know that it's more about the moments together around the table rather than the time spent in the kitchen, which is why we believe in the family meals movement, because we want to bring as many families together around the table as possible. So today we're going to be making a caramelized onion bacon burger with a side of Ore-Ida crinkle air fryer fries and a simple side salad. So let's get started. I'm going to pop my Ore-Ida crinkle fries into my air fryer first because they take the longest and we want this to be done in 30 minutes. So I'll just sprinkle about half this bag into the air fryer in somewhat of a single layer. Just give it a little shake and we'll pop that in. In about 20 minutes, those will be ready. Let's get started on our burger. I have here 1 pound of lean ground beef, about 93% lean. I'm going to add some delicious flavorings to it, some of our KRAFT HEINZ products. First, I'm starting with LEA PERRINS Worcestershire sauce. To me, this is sort of a secret sauce. It adds amazing umami flavor and savoriness to burgers and many other things. Next, some GREY POUPON coarse ground mustard. That's also going to add some delicious flavor and a little bit of spice with those mustard seeds. And then just some simple seasonings, which we know a lot of consumers have in their pantries. Black pepper and some garlic powder. Now we'll just mix this together and form it into patties. So these burgers are getting flavored from the inside out, and they're going to go on a delicious brioche bun. We're going to top them with some Kraft singles to make them nice and cheesy. And the real star of the show is our caramelized onion and bacon ketchup. And it's really just a sassy ketchup, and we're going to use HEINZ tomato ketchup as our base. So I've mixed it together lightly. I'm just going to use my hands to mark off quarters and then form them into patties. Just press them down lightly. I love how you can see the bits of coarse ground mustard in there. It's really going to add a ton of flavor. The best thing about this is it really is done so quickly. You could make this recipe, this mixture ahead of time, pre-make the patties, and they would be done when you get home from work or just on a busy weekend. I know that burgers are always a fail-safe recipe in my house with 2 young kids. Okay, now we have 4 burgers, and we're gonna go over to our stove after I wash up my hands and cook these burgers up. So I've heated my pan to medium-high heat, and now I'm gonna cook my burgers. It's only gonna take about 5 minutes per side to get a nice sear on each side of the burgers. After we're done with that, we'll use the same pan to make our caramelized onion and bacon ketchup. Be sure not to move the burgers too much, just flip them once. Alright, so the burgers are about done cooking on the second side, and now I'm going to place a slice of cheese, Kraft singles, on each one. I've already unwrapped these, and the great thing is just the heat from the burger is going to melt this cheese really, really quickly. After that, I'm just going to remove them and place them on this tray. And we'll get started making our caramelized onion and bacon ketchup. So now we're going to get started on our caramelized onion bacon ketchup. So we're using the same pan, which is what I love about this recipe. You might have noticed we're not dirtying hardly any dishes, and that is awesome because we don't want to be spending as much time cleaning up. We want to be spending that time together around the table. So my pan is on medium heat, and I'm going to add 4 slices of Oscar Mayer bacon that I've chopped to the same skillet that I cooked the burgers in, as well as half a cup of thinly sliced onion. And all we're going to do is cook this for about 10 minutes until the bacon is crisp and the onions are slightly brown on the edges. Alright, so our bacon is crisp and our onions are brown around the edges and nicely caramelized. You can see that there's a good amount of residual fat in the pan, so I'm going to use a slotted spoon to remove the bacon and onions into this bowl. And that way our ketchup just isn't as greasy. Now we're just going to stir in our HEINZ tomato ketchup, and this is just our classic tomato ketchup. Like I said, this is a really sassy ketchup and an easy way to add a ton of flavor to your burger. This is also very restaurant inspired. We've seen a ton of bacon onion jams on burgers in restaurants over the past few years, so this is a great way to bring those restaurant flavors home. Alright, so I have my burger patties here, and you can see how the singles just melted so beautifully on the hot burger patties. I have some leaf lettuce on the bottom of the brioche bun, a couple of CLAUSSEN dill pickle burger slices, and I'm just going to pop the burger patty right on top. And then, for the best part, a nice dollop of our caramelized onion and bacon ketchup right on top of the burger. And then just top it with right there. And you have a restaurant quality family meal that everyone is going to love. So my air fryer crinkle cut Ore-Ida fries are done, and I'm just putting them in this serving platter to bring to the table. We're serving these with our KRAFT mashups, mayo chup and our honey racha, which is great because in my household everyone loves dipping, but everyone loves a different flavor. So we have a milder sauce for the kids and a little bit of spice for the adults. The air fryer is actually one of the fastest growing appliances in the past year. With everyone being home for quarantine, they were really looking to recreate some of their restaurant favorites, and the air fryer is a great way to do it. It's the best way to get crispy fries. We're tying this whole meal together with a simple side salad featuring KRAFT Ranch Dressing. I bet you never thought you could create such a restaurant-inspired meal in less than 30 minutes. We're proud to enter this recipe into the Supper Bowl as part of the Family Meals movement. To vote for KRAFT HEINZ, go to FMI.org. Thanks so much.